Person is dead and 5 others are in the hospital after another shooting in New York City. The NYPD's chief of detectives tells us this one could be tied to gang violence. CBS 2's John Diaz reports.
Bullet cases and crime scene tape took over the corner of President Street and Franklin Avenue in Crown Heights, Brooklyn on Wednesday. New York City's latest fatal shooting happened here.
It's ridiculous. That's what it is. It's just ridiculous, you know.
Authorities say around 2:15 in the morning, a large group of people were hanging out on the sidewalk when at least 3 people shot at them. Their chairs still in the same spot. Neighbors say the scene is reminiscent of the shooting that claimed the life of 1-year-old Deval Garner Jr. on Sunday night, condemning the violence.
We protesting that Black Lives Matter, but then we still shooting each other.
I think that the people should come together and live together.
Authorities say 2 19-year-olds, a 25-year-old, and a 35-year-old were shot. First responders rushed them to the hospital, and they're expected to be okay. But after being shot herself, a 52-year-old woman drove a 30-year-old man to the hospital, but he died before doctors could help.
It's really terrifying.
This neighbor says she heard 8 gunshots then.
I ran downstairs. There was a young lady running up the block, holding her buttocks. I prayed for all the kids, waited for their moms to show up.
Now afraid of what could come next.
You know, I have my kids, I have my grandkids. We sit out here. And so I'm just, like I said to them today, we're going to stay indoors.
And police say the suspects ran off right after the shooting. They're still trying to figure out a motive.
It's important that people understand that we're seeing a lot of gang violence out here in Brooklyn.
The NYPD chief of detectives, Rodney Harrison, saying upwards of 70% of recent shootings have a gang nexus to them.
We don't know if it's the same people at this time. I know that the gang violence is going back and forth, so it could be one gang retaliating against another gang from a previous shooting.
Police now offering rewards of up to $2,500 for tips. In Crown Heights, Brooklyn, John Diaz, CBS 2 News.